What's up, people? It's your boy.
J74, yeah.
And today, as you can see, I got my flex mount storage system here installed. Now, every time I start a project in here, I got to pull out some kind of folding table and put all my tools on it and do whatever. So today, I want to try something different. And what I plan to do is to, instead of pulling out a table from wherever I stick it in this garage, I plan to make this whole thing a work table that folds down from the wall. So I'm gonna frame it, put some hinges on it, put some legs on it, and hopefully I will have a fold down work table. We'll see how it works out.
J74, yeah.
Well, it's 4x8, and we already have the 8 on the 2x4, so we'll just have to make the boards to go across. I think I'm just going to use 2 on the end and 1 in the middle for the table. So I'll just make the 3 45-inch boards to go across, and that should be good enough. So what I've made here so far is a little roadmap of the frame and how it's going to mount to the wall. So there'll be 2 holes here for the side of the frame, 3 holes here, already marked to hold the hinges. Another frame piece, hinge, frame, hinge, and on the end will be some more holes for the frame. These 4 45-inch boards in the middle will be for the frame. These legs right now, they're 36 inches. We'll see what they end up being. Haven't decided exactly on the height, but we'll work it out between the legs and the mounting of these hinges. Let's get this frame together. I gotta put some through holes for the frame first, and then we'll get it all together. Okay, so now the frame is together. This is from the edge. These are 32 from each end. It kind of centers everything up. It's 96 inches overall. So from the edge to the center is 32. To the center is another 32, and to the other edge is 32. So it's kind of centered up. Got the frame done. Now I gotta mount my hinges and see how that's gonna play on the wall, and worry about my legs as well. Now it's just a matter of figuring out exactly the height, both for this to be able to fold up and not interfere with the flex mount, as well as perfect height to work. So figure that out, get this mounted, and go from there. So I got the frame upside down right now. So my plan now is to get the hinges on the leg so that I can mount it here, and when I fold the table up, the leg will fold into the table like so. Well, not all the way in, because I want it to sit on the table like so when the table is down. So it'll be sticking out some, but it'll be up out of the way once I fold the table up. It's kind of hard to explain when it's upside down, but hopefully when I get it all mocked up, you'll be able to tell. Nobody died this time. Now I measured from the ground up in the front, and then here in the back I measured. I took a screw, I placed it in and put it in the wall so that this back end can be at the same height as the front. I did that on both sides, and it's in place so that I can put a screw in there, and hopefully everything else falls into place. In this position, I can only put one screw in at a time, so I'll put the one screw in on my 3 hinges, then I'll fold the table up, put the rest of the screws in, and hopefully everything falls into place to where it's supposed to be. A couple more tweaks I gotta do to it. Want to put some rubber feet on the legs. Put the top on. Maybe paint the frame a little bit. And I gotta figure out how to secure it. Got a couple of things here from Amazon. Got these little rubber feet for the bottom of the legs. I think it was $10 or so. And I got these coated wire loops. And I'll use those to latch the table to the wall. That way I can just quickly disconnect it, hook it up, or do whatever, and let the table down without getting the power drill out every time. Supposedly it just fits on the bottom. Might have to stretch it on there a little bit, but we'll get it. Throw some glue on there so it'll stay. Get my Gorilla Glue here from my headliner. So I'll use that, put that in these little boots, and get that on the leg. So I got my hooks in, one on both sides. I'll use this as my hook. So I'll just have this about here somewhere. When it's up, it won't stay flat against there. I have to give enough leeway to be able to take this off. So when it's hanging, it'll be hanging like this, and this will have a little gap, but it'll still be pretty good. So I'll put this about right here so I can hook it and unhook it. Got some screws and some washers. So when I put it in the side, we'll just hold it on like so that side doesn't come off, and it'll stay on the table like that. So finally, as far as the base function of this shop table, I'm done. I got my rubber feet on the legs. I got my coated steel wire for a latch on both sides. And I should be able to, even while holding the camera, let this all down. That latches off, it's still up. This latches off. Still got one hand. Loosen the screw up a little bit so that this falls down. It's not in the way of anything while it's up. And I can use the table. Rubber feet are good. Now, I got this table up and I got my shelf above it. But as I turn on my lights here, those lights used to be bright. They are bright, but it's still kind of dark over here because of the shadow. So, although this project is done, gotta come back and finish it. So there'll be a part 2. I think I'm gonna smooth this edge with the router. I might paint the frame, and I'm gonna hook up a light that mounts up here somewhere so I can still work over here and have good light and record. I might even get some camera mounts so I can just put my GoPro up here, hit record, do whatever I gotta do over here on this side. So I have a little YouTube workshop ready to record with it being well lit and everything. But yep, this is all done. If you like it, like the video. If you don't like it, like the video, comment, subscribe. Let me know what you think. What I could have done better. Thinking about getting real fancy and trying to get some kind of gas shock to help the table go up easier. I don't know if that's gonna happen, but anyway. Till next time, people. 1, 2.
J made a line, 7 and 4, yeah. J made a line, 7 and 4. Comment, like, and subscribe. 7 and 4.